the world has Palestinian blood on their hands. If civilians are dying in Gaza, it's also because the world will not let those civilians get out of harm's way. It's not only Hamas, of course, it's primarily Hamas, but it's others. What's happened in the current Gaza war is the Palestinian civilians have not been allowed to leave the combat zone, and it therefore becomes inevitable that some of them will die, however much Israel tries, and it tries more than any other army on earth to avoid civilian casualties, injuries, or deaths. It becomes inevitable. In most conflicts, civilians are allowed to get out of harm's way. So in Syria, for example, 4 million Syrians went over the border to Turkey, 2 million went south to Jordan, 1 million went to Lebanon. Okay, I'm not talking about the ones who settled in a more longer-term way in Germany, for example, or Ukrainians who may have settled in a more longer-term way in Britain. I'm making a more immediate point that during a war, the two parties fight it out, and civilians are allowed to get out of the way. One of the reasons this war is going to be prolonged is it's impossible for Israel to fight it out with Hamas when it's trying to avoid killing any civilians, while Hamas are embedding themselves and hiding themselves in schools.